Hey, what's up everybody? Before I show this thing off to you guys, right off the bat, got it for cheap. It was at one of my local thrift stores for I think around $7.50, man. And until opening it up, which I just curiosity got to me, so like as soon as I got home, I had to open it up. This puppy's old. I'm really wondering if this is one of the first ones. There's been doing some research on it. I'll put in the description anything that I have found. Which so far I found one site where a guy's showing a picture of the one he has, and it's this exact model. And the inside does look similar. That's where plenty of videos on this. But when it comes to the parts on the inside, like the resistors and capacitors and stuff, they all look newer. This just freaking looks old, man. Otherwise, cool as hell. I haven't tested it out yet. I think what I'm going to do is the thing that everybody's saying to do the 9 volt battery mod, which is easy enough. Which I'm not going to put anything on the inside of it. I want to keep it all original, but I should be able to make up a rig to where I can just do jumpers with alligator clips just to test it out and see if it still works. Because whoever had this must have been one of Grampy's prized possessions. It is in beautiful condition, inside and out. All I had to do is just give it a wipe down with some alcohol just to get all the dust away, man. It's been well taken care of. I don't have the wires to hook up to it and stuff, which is easy enough to find that. Every time I find one of these, it's always missing on that or they're beat to hell. But easy enough to find. My dad may even have some in one of his old tool boxes that I've been going through since he passed away. He had all kinds of stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't have some that would fit this, that hopefully are in good shape. Then I can give it a good thorough test. Otherwise, find things that you haven't found before, which I wasn't spotting it because it's hidden on top behind the Bakelite, top of the meter panel. Couldn't tell what it was until got a flashlight and shined it in there. Otherwise, give you an idea what the front looks like. And a lot of the ones I've been spotting here in videos, it doesn't just give like model and then a number. It's like a model number and then a letter to signify which version of it. This just flat out says Triplett. A little closer there. And then model 630. And then below that it says ohms per volt, DC 20,000, AC 5,000. Another thing I was noticing, all this area here, they've changed up a bit. This one's flat out got the AC and DC completely divided, where I was seeing other ones where they got the numbers mixed up and then they just kind of separate it in a different way. Anyways, where you can't read because of shade, right above, under the lip here, a Bakelite. This is what I just spotted it. I mean, literally just spotted it. I don't know what it's supposed to signify. That says made in USA by the Triplett Electric Instrument Corporation, Bluffton, Ohio. And then right above that, right in the area that's going to be shaded, is the number 18. I don't know what that signifies. Otherwise, there, now it shows that it's red. All Bakelite, dark red Bakelite there. And see, man, I haven't played around with it. Adjustment knob here, just so once you the batteries in it and stuff and want to test it, you just switch it to what you want, and then that's just to fine tune it so you can get spot on. if you're trying to get the values of resistors and stuff. And other than probes or whatever that would plug into this, maybe the guy did it so he can take it apart faster, I don't know, but it should be able to find some screws. It's got 4 screws to the back that you got to take out, and then the whole front piece lifts off. This is just a large piece of molded plastic, Bakelite, cover everything up, so you don't have to worry about yanking any wires. Everything's to the face of it. Even the leather handle, just pristine. Say, somebody took really good care of it. So I will open it up here and just show you guys what just blew my mind. Word of advice to anybody that finds one of these, like mine or one of the others, if it's Bakelite, yeah, it's hard, heavy ass plastic, but when you're putting the screws back in, don't tighten the living crap out of them. This stuff can crack and chip. It's freaking old. Just snug, just enough to hold it together. Don't go crazy with it. So anyways, just take the screws out. Just lifts off. Man, even the inside of this, I haven't cleaned anything on the inside. It was just wow. Says somebody took care of it. Just totally clean in there. Anyways, as the original batteries, at least for the last person that was using it. But what's crazy, these are vintage batteries. Don't exactly know how old because I haven't really looked these up, other than one of them here I was seeing on eBay in not as good condition, and the person was asking like 24 bucks. Anyways, old school, ever ready, number 9, flashlight battery. This is Union Carbide. Let's see, where is it? This one? Yeah. This is when you can just buy just single batteries. It's 25 cents each. Made in USA. Number 950 size D. And I don't think that's acid. What that is. Acid or maybe some corrosion. I want to test these to see if there's any juice left in them at all, man, just out of curiosity. Some people were doing that. It's like, holy shit, there's still some voltage left in them. Otherwise, it is just pristine. Just a little bit of crud off to one side there on top, but just freaking pristine. Every other video I've seen or pictures of this with the batteries in it, man, they're always just nasty and rusted up and stuff. This looks like it was bought yesterday. Just wow. Take out the other one in a second here. It's cool as how it goes in. Got your little nipple there on the end of it for positive. It's just got a little cup that it rests in, and then the other end here is all spring-loaded to hold it in place. So be careful here, because this one's pretty much the same thing. Number 14, NITA 210, 30 volt, ever ready. Trademark Energizer for transistor and electronic applications. Union Carbide. Made in USA on one side with positive and negative. So it says same thing on both sides. Anyways, okay. Just say WRI on the negative end. Man, same thing. Looks like this could have been bought yesterday. I mean, just beautiful condition, man. Where I'm saving these. Just the, wow. I may never see ones like this so freaking clean. Ever again. And naturally, they've been used. It's a fuse there. It's got holder below the batteries there to hold 2 fuses, and looks like it had just tape to hold them in place. Now that I can see what the hell I'm doing. And it's all loose. God. Even the tape is just crumbly and everything, man. Just everything about it. So anyways, it's typical D battery on top, 1.5 volt, and then bottom is 30 volt. And a lot of the videos I watched were older, and I think it's before somebody started remaking these, and I agree, they're not freaking cheap. I think the cheapest one I saw, and really generic, just white with everything on it to identify what type it is. And I think that was on Walmart's online site. And this is before tax and shipping and all that BS. I think it was like $15 even, or maybe a little bit over. And then I think the other ones I saw on Amazon and Lowe's, and they were around 25 bucks. So not cheap. That's where I say, man, I agree with the people to where just get yourself 3 9-volt batteries and modify it, and it should work beautifully if everything inside is good. Otherwise, try and show you guys here, hopefully. These just look old. Old. That's what I'm not seeing on other people that have opened this up. I'm not seeing these old ass frickin' resistors or capacitors or whatever, and then some of them literally, yeah, I'm trying to find some in a row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm assuming resistors or something to where it's got wire wrapped to the outside. And then the rest are just chunky frickin' resistors. That's where the next thing I'm going to do is look up all the old parts, and that might give me an idea of the exact date of this thing to see when they made these type. But man, just old. There. Let's see, pulling out here. Here you can see how the outside of them just looks weird. That's the wire that's wrapped around them. And same thing here. I'm assuming that's a large resistor there going straight across the bottom. And this is what I was seeing different. Capacitor or something. It says 400 DC. Let's see. So we can spot the rest of the numbers here. $224P, 1, and then 400 DC. Just orange. Just real chunky capacitor or something. Right below there, and there's like a metal bar going across. Ah, this stupid camera. There, you can kind of see it. Try to get a side view here. Try to see. Let's see. get an idea of how they did the stack there for the dial. That definitely helps. Sorry if I'm blinding anybody. It's Halloween every day. Let's try to give you guys an idea. That's what just tells me, man, this thing's got to at least be 1950s. Let's see if I can read any of this. Okay, right down here, which you guys aren't going to be able to see. This is T, I think accept or something, and then below that, maybe some kind of serial number, 7480603, and then below the battery compartment here, 7496. And they're not stamped into it, it's kind of written on. It's spotting anything else, so I don't know if one's the serial number or what. Otherwise, let's see. Try and get it there. Kind of see there. There, that one. You guys can. There you go. Make it a little easier to read, kind of. So anyways, looking it over, everything looks good. I don't see anything that looks like it's gotten fried or nothing. It's nice and clean. Really cool, man. So try and show you at a different angle here. Maybe that'll show better. There, that works. Boom. Say, man, those are the weird looking ones, those large ones. Just not seeing that in other people's videos, but all theirs has the model number and then the letter of whatever, like version A, version M, version D, version whatever. So you got me. Otherwise, I gotta dig around in all my tool stuff and see if I got alligator clips and whatnot to rig up something. So. It's one guy that rigged one up, but man, it was totally different on the inside. Had plenty of room to where you got like 2 9-volt on the bottom. Figure this is on top. You got your positive and negative, and just linked them all together. And then just went off to the sides on the 2 bottom for positive and negative to hook up alligator clips, and just clipped directly here. And then just wrapped everything up in tape. And just, man, you set it off to the side or something. I say a lot more room on the one he was working on. Otherwise, I saw another guy to where he bought the actual clippies with wires hanging off of them for the 9 volts. And then I had like one here, one there, and one there. Just kind of spread them out so you could still put this together okay. It was, man. This thrift store, I can't even remember the name of it. It's next to my 99-cent only-ish store. They need to tear down their goddamn sign because it's not 99 cent anymore, hardly. It's more like good luck finding something that's still 99 cent. It's one of those thrift stores where it's abbreviated on the name. And I think they donate to like battered women's shelters and whatnot. So it's a good thrift store. But some of the stuff is just priced way too high, and then sometimes like this, man, you can find a good deal on stuff to where they didn't bother to look it up. Because I've gotten some cool things there, just not as much as regular old Goodwill. Otherwise, any information that I find, I say, man, I'll put it in the description for you guys that are trying to research on these. Because that's what I want to know is how old it is and should I even be messing with it or what, man? Because the last thing I want to do is fry anything on this. I want to keep it as found because it's in such good shape. In fact, check this. That I've seen that was different too on some. Different type of fuse. Okay, I don't see a little wire moving. So I'm assuming the fuse is still good. Or that's where some of them I was seeing the fuse had that little twisty around it. Or whatever. This is just a plain old wire fuse. I don't even want to try and take it out of there, man. The clips on this thing to hold the fuse are really good, man. It is in there. I literally have to use some pliers to pop it out. I mean, you'll end up breaking the damn glass trying to get it out with your finger. It's really in there good. This thing's just built like a freaking tank. Otherwise, man, I just really wanted to show you guys what I found here because it's very, very cool. I just can't believe how clean it is. What do you think? Okay, no, it's dirty because you got a dirty mind, huh, Cat? Yeah, okay. Cat doesn't agree because Cat. Otherwise, catch y'all later. Any help on this for anybody that recognizes it on the date or whatever that's already gone through all this stuff I'm going to go through, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just any info on it. Have a good one.